an argument for entrepreneurialism. If you conduct an internet search about becoming an entrepreneur, you will definitely see a lot of naysaying posts about the rigors of business ownership. It's true, starting a business can be extremely challenging. Many people fail. I've failed. But consider this. You have the benefit of years of experience, time, and you, as a mature adult, reflecting on your purpose versus being focused on the needs of a growing family. As a person who is either already retired or approaching retirement, you can decide if your endeavor is primarily an exercise in earning or an exercise in joy, or a combination of both. Clearly, I'm making a few presumptions. Firstly, that you're in a position that includes some income from retirement accounts, savings accounts, Social Security, and investments. If you must work to earn, beginning a business without an income is a mistake. Only take on entrepreneurial efforts if you can manage with the resources you already have. If you think you won't be able to survive on the resources you have, start with paring down your, quote, needs. I put the term needs into quotes because so many of us live beyond our means. A great strategy for all eras of our life is to live below our means. I wrote a book about living frugally called Never Worry About Money Again. Gain financial freedom by becoming better at managing the money you have, in which I detail the concept of living with less. Being a frugal person is liberating. No longer will you have to keep up with the Joneses. You live a full and gratifying life with less, and you'll be happier, because stuff never makes you happy. Only actions, experiences, and relationships make you happy. When you consider your motivation to become an entrepreneur, consider the following. Do you have a passion that you want to share with the world? Would sharing your passion build your social network? Would building a business engage areas of your brain that have been underutilized over the past several years? Would bringing in a few extra bucks be a boost to your self-esteem? Can you imagine in detail what it would take to start a business? Do you have the wherewithal to overcome obstacles with grace? Are you interested in meeting with a lot of other people who share your interest? And will your energy level be up to the task? All of the items that I've just listed can be massive challenges, but ultimately, having the time to work on your challenges is something you'll have in abundance as a retired person, or you will have if you're in the preparation stages of a pending retirement. Let's break down each of the items on the list above to consider the actual barriers and benefits. Sharing your passion will require proactive outreach, which is hard. You have to look for others who love what you love, and you have to have the courage to reach out directly. Overcoming the fear of rejection is real. But once you find one person who is open to engaging in a conversation about your passion, the door will open to meet others. Plus, you'll have the benefit of the relationship and the exchange of ideas. Building a social network of like-minded individuals is critical as we age. Making friends as a mature person is hard. Often we simply don't have time or don't want to make the time. People can be demanding and not well aligned with our values. When you were young, these barriers didn't exist because young people don't need their friends to have all the same values that they have. They just want to have fun. Adult values are much more hard set. In almost every circumstance, once you get to know someone, you learn to like them over time. Giving relationships time to develop is okay. You may find that even though a person doesn't have the same values, they're still fun to be around. They can become one of the people you look to when you're seeking an alternate perspective, and that has real value. It's really hard to learn new things. Every day I have to learn something I never thought I would have to learn, and often it's an exercise in frustration. Conversely, I can have a conversation about AI, or social media marketing, or writing, and many other topics that I'm learning about. I'm actively engaged in subjects that didn't exist when I was younger. I feel as though I'm more interesting, and I'm sure taxing my brain to learn crazy new concepts of our changing world is good for me and my ability to grow intellectually. Earning money is a measurement of success in our society. The amount you need to earn is different as a retired person. Supplemental income can be the difference between going to Bora Bora this year or going camping in the state park. You can plan your earning to be what you need. Pressuring yourself to become a late-in-life millionaire or billionaire is a great fantasy. But to be practical, you can earn a little extra, and it can go a long way in supporting your lifestyle. Being able to clearly imagine what it takes to start a business is a good way to visualize how you will reach a strategic goal. If you can't imagine what a day in the life of an entrepreneur looks like to you, building a business will be difficult. Visualizing what your day-to-day life looks like is a great way to start your journey. I have a workbook, a podcast, and a YouTube channel to help you with visualization. Often I find myself incredibly frustrated when I'm trying to learn a new task. More often than not, it's because I don't give myself enough time to go through the steps necessary to learn what I'm trying to do. Taking a step back and giving myself more time works well. There are times when I'll go through an entire process, master it, then I don't have to do it again for several weeks, and in that time I forget all that I learned. It's frustrating, but I step back, take my time, and eventually I'm an expert again, even if it's just for a short time. You can do this as well. Loneliness as a retired person is real. If your social group was primarily made up of coworkers, you'll find that once you're out of the workforce, you don't have that much in common with the folks you adored when you worked together. Building a peer group of individuals who are passionate about what you love is a great way to build a network of like-minded people. Socializing will keep you young, give you purpose, and enhance your day-to-day life. Building a business takes time and energy. I work part-time. I don't want to commit all my time to building my business. I don't care as much about the money as I do about sharing my ideas. If you want to build a massive money-earning business, it will take a lot of time. No high-earning professional created wealth by working part-time. Evaluate your motivation. If you want a lot of money, be prepared to work most days of the week, long hours, and be prepared for your business to occupy most of your thoughts most of the time. If you're looking for a few extra bucks, be prepared to commit to a few extra hours each day. Being an entrepreneur will mean that you think about your business most of the time. There doesn't seem to be any way to avoid that, but when it's your passion, it will be fine to be preoccupied. Remember to check the show notes for links to my book, my podcast, my YouTube channel, and more. Thanks for listening.